What do you do when relationships grow cold? An argument or challenging circumstances drives a wedge between you and the ones that you love, leaving you feeling isolated and alone. Recently, my husband got together with his brothers after years of disconnect. It was a long, overdue conversation that lasted for hours but brought much needed healing. They sat around a table and they talked about all the things that had come between them. This is their story and how God brought them back together.
I am the youngest of the three Rush brothers. My oldest brother is Darren, and the middle brother is Philip. Then there's me, the baby. We were the sons of Charles and Carol Rush. Dad pastored for about 38 years. When I get together with my brothers, our conversation quickly turns into memories of our childhood, especially when we begin to talk about the times we got whippings.
I know, but he wasn't paddling you every day.
Yes, he did.
For a week.
Uh-huh.
What?
Of course, you weren't there. You didn't receive it.
I lived there.
You don't remember.
I was
you
in
didn't receive
Solitude the whole time.
You got a week sentence of passing.
I got paddled for breaking out.
I
got paddled for breaking out his
I
rear
remember
window.
that. Now that you're talking
but
about
it was
I remember
a
it.
paddling, and I had to help pay for it.
It was one of the very few times he apologized. He goes, "I'm so sorry. What can I do to make up for it?" I said, "Well, my butt still hurts. There's nothing you can do right now." And I was just mad for probably a week. I was just mad. And he said he was sorry. And I said, "Okay, no problem. I understand." And I don't know if I was witty enough to say, but the next time, this covers that. I didn't know if I was witty enough to say that. But the bottom line here was that we all knew that we were loved. Through the years, though, there were a lot of things we discovered that we just didn't talk about and didn't know about until Mom and Dad passed away. And then everything was unraveled.
But the Band-Aid ripping off was definitely Mother being terminally ill, and there was no way to come back to health for her. I think it made our relationship crumble just a little bit more.
We allow little factions and little idiosyncrasies and things to distract us and cause us to say things, do things that produce hurt.
I know that I was unwilling to approach a conversation about what I disagreed about either one of you with, and some of your bad habits, your ways, because I knew I had some. I wasn't ready to until I was ready.
It's not always easy for someone to say, I was wrong. It's not always easy for someone to say, I took it too far. I said too much. I should have dialed it back, but I couldn't stop.
I knew what it was to fight, but I didn't know what it was to really fight for what I really wanted. I knew everybody knows how to fight.
Yeah.
But if you
Not to get dirty.
don't know what you're really fighting for, you always miss the point. You always miss the mark. I needed to fight for the relationship, not to fight with each other. So, how are we ever supposed to learn and grow as a family if we don't have a relationship? I always felt isolated.
I read something recently that basically said, you're usually washing something. You're either washing your hands like Pilate did and walking away from responsibility, or you're washing feet like Jesus did. But it's always your choice as to what you're washing. Too many times, just the easiest thing to do is to wash your hands of responsibility. Because when you wash the feet, you have to be humbled. And most men do not want to be humbled. We are proud. But then I started hearing grace in recent years. That's one thing I think that being raised in the home that we were raised in, I don't think grace was something that we really experienced. Not grace, but later in life I began to experience grace. And I think it was grace that helped me break through, to be able to say, you know what, this time I'm not going to wash my hands. I have responsibility here. There's something that I have to do. There's something that I have to say. And I may not have literally come and washed feet, but through a letter that I wrote, through a letter I had to say the words. I had to put it in writing.
But if anybody needs to ever repair your life, your relationship, he says, confess your faults one to another. Apologize and mean it. Look him in the eye and say, I owe you this. You didn't deserve that when I did that to you. You didn't deserve when I ignored you, when I thought this about you because I really didn't know that thing you said earlier about your life. I think that only Jesus can give peace. I thank him for what he has done in my life. I thank him for what he's done for me and my brothers. You are the only family I have.